Oh, g'day. Just have a moment, just putting out a bit of a prayer, a bit of a blessing out there into this beautiful big world. It's shining so bright and wonderful today because it is such a beautiful day. I mean, just have a look at this absolutely gorgeous weather. With that kind of sky up there, and there's be sailors like you'd be doing a good 30 knots right now. And you see you got these patterns that they circulate around there, so it's almost a little bit cyclonic. You see that, and you get these lines that go through there. That's actually electricity. That's plasma. That's plasma electricity. They get those lines that define in between the clouds. So that water haze there is actually it's showing, it's representing plasma. That's why it has those patterns in it. That's plasma. That's electricity. That's what that's about. And so yeah, just a beautiful day. Absolutely beautiful day. Just having just a moment, like a morning meditation. Just had a morning meditation. It started with the socialists, where I just saw someone had scrambled after my dogs, and I saw a human being, and I had to get out of there real quick. And then I had to go and no, I'm not ready to have that social interaction. But then I'm in the city, here in the city helping get himself sorted. So I got myself a cup of coffee. I'm going to get yourself a good cup of coffee. Get down to this place called Loud Grinder, an establishment called Loud Grinder. Do a good cup of coffee. They had to adjust and put a special cup of coffee into their computer system so they could charge me the right amount of money, which is actually 50 cents more than what they were charging me, or what they charged me yesterday. So going down and telling you want to get the Bushtralian Jim special, but you want the Bushtralian Jim special for $5.50, not for $6. But I mean, no, but in all seriousness, like the price of everything's going up, so just give me the thing. But that'll get you going for the whole day, I guarantee you, and most of the next day. And then I received a phone call from my dear friend, and then he's been on the phone for like 45 minutes, and it was a big point to sort of notice and talk about, to recognise and speak, is that it's not causing a disruption to talk to your mind. For my mind to talk to your mind before I've done my morning meditation to start my day, to calibrate myself, to shape myself, because there are pieces of wood that need to be carved every morning by ourselves. And if we don't carve ourselves, and people, life and events, circumstances, and interactions will do the carving for us. And we won't have much choice about that, and it's not going to be anywhere near as pleasant. And because we don't have much choice, because we're in a state of reaction as opposed to response, or as opposed to participation or co-creation, then it's a stress. It's unpleasant, it's a stress, and there's less power. We've got less power that goes with it. That power is our God-given free will. That's where our power is. Cumulative focus of each thought that you think, maintaining your attention, your focus. That's what your power is. That's what your personal power is. It's your demeanour. That's your integrity. That's what that is. All right, now I'm just coming down here and check out this beautiful creek. This creek here is one of my most special and sacred creeks. You see how it's very brackish. Right, so that's a little tannin. The tannin, this is full of tannin, right? This is full of tannin from the water, so it's like a cup of tea. There's a lot of Melaleuca around here. This doesn't look like much, you see. It's white man infrastructure, but the dreaming is very much alive here. And this creek here, this water here, is nurturing more life in any freshwater creek that I've seen anywhere in this continent. Right here. That's a big reason why I keep coming back here. This is a special place. And been imbued with certain blessing that comes here. And with that blessing and privilege comes responsibility to look after this place. And so I do feel this absolute blessing, and I feel such a love for this place, and I feel such an uplifting feeling knowing that I have killed probably about 600 to 1,000 cane toad poles, and then killed about 100, 130 adult cane toads. And then I come here, today is Thursday. I came here on the Monday night. And not a single cane toad. That gave me a great feeling. Then I was here further up the hill there. Last night I killed 2 cane toads, or yesterday. Killed 3 cane toads in the whole day, the night yesterday. And speaking of night time, given it's daytime and sunshine and not really many clouds up there right now, so we just have a morning. You want to sing for ourselves? You want to sing? Give us a song. I'm a hunger, drunk, burning low. I'm just spending, I wish everyone a real good, happy day today. 'Cause we're waiting for that cyclone. That's why he's spinning around chasing his tail. He's not chasing his tail, he's spinning around. Cyclonic forces. He does that to show he's happy. We'll follow the leader now. And so we do have this kind of time to be still, time to relax, time to be placid. Like I was saying the other day, you know, it's just starting to come in and feel the pressure change, starting to drop down, the pressure change. All that means there's a tropical low out there. And so you only get that pressure change when there's like a cyclone, rain event. And we're saying if I was a monk, you can take retreat, go and take a meditation retreat, you go and meditate for 10 days, 14 days, 21 days, 28 days, 40 days, 40 days. Orbit of Venus is 40 days. It said you'll be tempted for 40 days and 40 nights. Isn't it interesting that coincidentally the orbit of Venus is 40 days. Crayfish there, you see those bubbles? Just missed them. Bubbles right there rose up. There's yabbies under there. Some crayfish. And eels. There's more over there, see? The bubbles that rise. There, see? The yabbies. Heaps of yabbies. A couple of different kinds of yabbies. Eels. There's at least 7 different species of native fish here. And then there's tilapia and cod. There's heaps of freshwater mullet. Beautiful to see. And then there's a range of different ones. So I think there must be some kind of threadfin. Or some kind of tuna, it seems. And they're up here in fresh water. Remarkable. The frogs that were active here last night. Incredible. The amount of frogs that are here. So beautiful. And it's so wonderful to see the frogs because they hop, they go, wow! 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 Not like a cane toad. That's how you tell the difference. Now this is not cane toad place. It's a frog place. Now I know I'm sort of rambling on a little bit, but I suppose I'm coming to a point of conceding. And this is the thing, you know, about being a masculine man is about actually being vulnerable and conceding. And let it be known that my brilliant idea of starting the fire, back burning, essentially starting a bushfire prior to the cyclone is still a brilliant idea, but it may have been just a little bit mistimed. Okay, you see the sun reflecting off the water there because of the lack of clouds in the sky. Well, that indicates that there's a lack of rain. Now, there's no wind. You can see there's very little wind here. So, we get away with that. You know, so there's no wind disturbance on the water here. The water's not being disturbed by the wind. There's no wind. So, I do concede that starting a bushfire before cyclone is still a brilliant idea, but I probably shouldn't have done it, especially not in the city. And I'm very grateful to the people that came and started putting it out, even though I was standing right there, and then told me to put it out. And, so I think we did save ourselves a reasonable amount of potential trouble that was not going to occur at all because I was onto it. However, it does need to be stated that I acknowledge and recognise and do indeed concede and also apologise for any raised stress, unnecessary stress that I may have caused or may have been likely to cause by starting a bushfire last night with the preparation of the cyclone, because my calculations, based on my knowledge of the markers, the indicating markers, the indicative data marking points of how things work on this planet, I thought it'd be a lot wetter right now in this place that I'm standing than what it actually is. I'm wearing my poncho still. I'm ready. I'm ready for the rain. But it's not raining. So I do concede that was a stupid thing to do. And I suppose one could say, given that the red man builds a small fire and sits close, the white man builds a big fire and sits further back. And I try to take that knowledge that build a small fire and sit close, then maybe it's fair to say that I should have built a smaller fire and sat a little bit closer. And that being said, even though it's a cyclone, be wearing your swimming clothing, wear your beach clothing, but make sure that they are not made out of plastic. Okay, they've got to be made out of cotton, bamboo, hemp, wool, whatever. Canvas is good, but no plastic. Right, so since we're having such a beautiful time, and we've got such a beautiful day here, we might as well just do like a bit of a walking meditation just to follow it all through and get it all vibing. And I'm just playing along for everyone else, just to sort of show like it's a bit of a pathway, a bit of a bridge to go from being a macho man that can't admit you're wrong to being vulnerable and admitting that you're wrong. Okay, so what I can do is a demonstration for all the ladies out there, I suppose, just to show, look, I am actually a proper man. Look, I won't say, look, I was wrong to do that. It was actually quite stupid. I didn't really think that was going to be the way, and I took an unnecessary risk, completely spontaneously and without consultation, and unnecessarily. And I, of all people, know better. So I do apologise for that. You know, I was wrong. Shouldn't have done it. And I don't need to then say, but I do still think that starting the bushfire before a cyclone is a brilliant idea. See, I don't need to say that. So I'm not saying that, but I'm just throwing in to show you that I don't need to say that. See? And that's how we can all evolve together. We all work together. So like we'll walk together now. Why don't we walk together? Why don't we just have a moment walking together before the cyclone, eh? So you got a coffee or tea or whatever, water, whatever, have a sip. If it's morning time, therefore you've got the sun to your back, that'll charge up the yang in the body. If you notice any green around you, green leaves, green grass, and look at it. Take that green light into your body because that's real healthy. That's a reflection and the radiation. It's like the plants have taken the light in from the sun and then they're emanating green light, healthy, good light. It's real good light. It's real healthy to look at the sunlight by looking at the green. The green of the trees is like the healthiest light for a human being to look at. The green that comes from chlorophyll being charged up and photosynthesizing in the sun is the healthiest light for a human being to look at. And if we bring our attention now to our soul, we can explore our soul. Soul exploration. I just realised there that I've not really been burying cane toads. When you kill something in this land, you kill it, you eat it, or you bury it. If you don't bury it, then all those animals, as you walk along, they all start singing. They'll start singing something you can't actually hear until you go mad. And if you're Aboriginal, then you've got that wisdom and you'll get the message and you've got to go back. You've got to go back and bury that animal that you killed. And then you get peace. But one about the cane toad, I was just noticing, now I'm talking about reference to soul, and there's a cane toad here at my foot. I didn't bury it. And I've been sleeping in funny dreams lately. I wonder if I've been haunted by all these cane toads. I don't think so because I'm not meant to be here, but it's an interesting metaphor, an interesting thought to have, isn't it? Just to consider something outside the box. Same as the idea of soul. If you're looking for your soul, it's on the bottom of your feet. And it's there for a very good reason, you see, because the soul will achieve nothing unless it takes steps. And that's what it's all about. This is the first connection from the ground. When you're born, stamping your feet on the ground, have a tantrum when you're a toddler. First thing you've got to toughen up. When you start walking, your feet, you got tough feet. Children got real tough feet, you know. Toddlers have got real tough feet, much tougher than adults. And they move better. Let's see if we can have tough feet like toddlers and move like toddlers as we like mosey on down this path. And so we take a step and breathe in. And take another step and just let the breath go. And take a step and breathe in. Take another step and let the breath go. Take a breath and breathe in. Take another step and let the breath go. Take a step, breathe in. Take another step and let the breath go. Take a step, breathe in. Take another step, let the breath go. And just pause there without breathing in. How does it feel to not have any air? See how you got a natural inspiration effect that wants to occur. How long can you stop it from occurring? Don't try and breathe in. Just see how you go. And then just take a step. And don't breathe in. Take another step. 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 Don't breathe in. Pause. How does it feel to not breathe in? Now just let it go and withhold that holding. So let it go. So what happens? When you let go, you notice you're going to breathe out. So let go. You got to breathe out, don't you, so you can breathe in. I haven't breathed in for a minute or so. A little bit over a minute. Watching the timer here on this camera. And I was like a minute and 16 seconds that I just went without breathing in. Not breathing in again. Let's just say a prayer for that helicopter. That's a rescue helicopter. Burger Sabah Mongalan, 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 Burger Sabah Mongalan. Guarantee you, it's going to save everyone that goes to save now. Right, so I didn't breathe in. I breathed in then to turn the camera and say, I guarantee you. I think I snatched a breath there. So notice how much breath you got in your body. How much wind. You've got this wind coming here in this part of the world. It's a cyclone. It's a real beautiful one. It's full of energy. It's full of chi. How much wind have you got coming into your body? And when you breathe in, you got these nostrils, right? Cyclonic forces, because you're going through these wind tunnels, sucking up in circular nature and going down through the back of the throat and trachea, and separating into the lungs and then out. Separate. Cyclonic forces upon cyclonic force 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 upon cyclonic forces. And it's just simply breathing in. You're just taking a breath. Allow yourself to breathe in. Like a baby. Allow yourself to breathe out like a baby. Allow yourself to breathe in like a baby. Allow yourself to breathe out like a baby. Allow yourself to breathe in like a baby. Allow yourself to breathe out like a baby. Can you feel the cyclonic forces? Moves in a cyclonic way, doesn't it? Spinning and spiral and circling, swirl and cyclonic. So let's take those cyclonic forces for a walk, eh? Breathe deep into your belly, through the base of your throat. You want to breathe in through the base of your throat here, right? See, base of the throat right there. Feel like breathing in through the base of your throat, not through your nostrils, right? But we are breathing in. Your nostrils goes up, stimulates the olfactory nerve, and comes into this sort of sac thing you got there from memory and stuff at the back. It comes down, soft palate, down into the trachea and then down and then separates. I've forgotten the name of the thing after trachea. It's got the bronchial tubes. The bronchioles, bronchial passages, and I've forgotten the other names. So it branches down like rivers and estuaries. It goes from one main flow, separate, and then separate, and then separate, and separate. Always separating in symmetry. It's got symmetry. It's got symmetry. Everything's got symmetry. Everything's got symmetry. So this is tuned to the highest degree of symmetry in the universe. And naturally, they become in harmony with the highest degree of symmetry within our solar system. Naturally, in harmony with the highest degree of symmetry on this planet. Naturally, in harmony with the highest degree of symmetry in ourselves. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. I'll just throw that out there as a blessing for everyone to just have that symmetry and that balance and that harmony and that groundedness within themselves. Let's just say that story back. So now we breathe through a hollow chest down into the belly and take a step. Feel your soul on the ground. Just move slowly. Or move fast if you want. Or move slowly. Each step you just feel the bottom of your foot become soft. Feel your soul on the ground through whatever you're walking on. Even if you're walking on socks and then shoes and then concrete and carpet and tiles. Or you're walking directly on the ground. Or you're walking in water. You're walking on water. You're walking on air. You're walking on clouds. Whatever. Let yourself feel the ground that's underneath you. Feel the earth. Feel your mother. Notice the way the dogs feel in the ground. They're a part of it. Walk on the ground as though you're a part of the ground, because you came from the ground. You technically did come from the ground. You are of this earth. You are of the earth you're walking on. You came from it. You're not separate from it. You're made of it. That's what made up your body. So when you feel it, you're feeling yourself. You're feeling your own soul. You're feeling your own body. You're feeling your own planet. You're feeling your own universe. You're feeling your own God. You're feeling your own nature. You're feeling your own dreamer. You're feeling your own connection. You're feeling your own creation. You're feeling your own being. You're feeling your own presence. You're feeling your own sensations. You're feeling your own mind. You're feeling your own perception. You're feeling your own consciousness. You're feeling your own reality. You're feeling your own eternity. You're feeling your own moment. You're feeling your own contrast. You're feeling your own beauty. You're feeling your own wonder. You're feeling your own grace. You're feeling your own sanctity. You're feeling your own peace. You're feeling your own movement. You're feeling your own stillness. You're feeling your own control. You're feeling your own purpose. You're feeling your own manner. You're feeling your own demeanor. You're feeling your own step. You're feeling your own way. You're feeling your own direction. You're feeling your own power. You're feeling your own potential. You're feeling your own control. You're feeling your own splendor. You're feeling your own magnificence. You're feeling your own perfection. You're feeling your own divinity. You're feeling your own place. And you're feeling the place that your own place has amongst every other place. You're feeling the perfection, the balance, the simplicity, the control. You're feeling the sharpness, the freshness. You're feeling inside yourself who you are, what you are, that you are, where you are, how you are. You feel your aliveness. You feel your experience. You feel your breath. You feel your sensation. And as we bring your attention now back to the sensation, hopefully it's forgotten. And bring your attention now back to the breath. Hopefully it's forgotten. Hopefully you forgot your breath, like I did. And you're just there with me. In everything, but in between everything. And it's like there's this grace that comes from nature. If you can be in nature, which you are in nature, you can't deny that you are, you can't separate yourself from it. So when you see that you are in nature, it gives you this point of detachment almost, to be able to look at the fact that you are actually in nature from somewhat of a removed point of view in a way. It has to be that way. It's this wonder of perception, right? And because you're looking at it from a detached or a removed point of view, that by default seems to have this quantum effect that it puts you in the in-between of everything. So the in-between the micro and in-between the macro, in-between the dimensions, in-between all the little fractions of time and experience that make up a moment compared to another moment, as opposed to just one single eternal moment with different creative experiences. Because how can one moment remain one moment if you're doing something else? If you're interacting with another person in their moment. Circumstances change and the weather comes and goes and the sun comes up and goes down. How can one moment continue? Mustn't it be that as one moment must end and another moment begins? Or is it possible that this thing called the eternal moment remains, is always there as the moment, if you choose to put yourself there where the moment can actually reside within you? Where stillness resides, where stillness lies within the universe at all times, in the heart, which is the center, the heart of the wheel of life, the heart of the wheel of karma, the heart of the centrifugal forces of life. The only place where we can really make any significant change, because stillness lies there, which is truly the center. That's where you find equilibrium and balance, and virtue, strength, simplicity, clarity, power, focus, attention, all because of presence of being, presence of heart. And if you're there, if you can stay in that place, you see everything but you look at nothing. You are everything, but you connect to nothing. You connect to everything, but you detach from all. You are both free of everything, but a part of everything. You see the intrinsic beauty and wonder and sacredness and specialness and virtue in all things. You know what you know, but you don't need to know. You don't need to say. You notice what is said. You don't need to say anything. You don't need to have opinion. You don't need to have response. You don't need to have emotions. You have emotions. Emotions can be what they are. They can be observed and seen and noticed, observed. We learn, come closer. But we don't need to have certain kinds of emotions. We don't need to be any particular way. We need to know who we are. And we need to allow ourselves to be who we are. And we need to appreciate ourselves for who we are. And then we need to know what we want. And know what kindness is and what love is. Because that's what we want. And we know that's what we want and we want to know how we express it. Then we can express it. Kindness, love, grace, compassion, virtue of respect and integrity, and wonder and intelligence, And this thing that makes us human beings being social creatures. We are with others in life, whether we like it or not. We are with others in life for the ability to reflect self back to self, whether we like it or not. It's the wonder and the grace and the privilege and the joy and the beauty and the blessing, the enlivenment, the life force energy, the humour. How's your sense of humour? Can you see the wonder? Are you willing to have a joke? Can you see that it's all a joke? It's all a joke. That's the point of life. It's all a joke. Can you see that? Can you feel it? Can you be it? Can you do it? Can you stay there? Can you be creative with art, with expression, with music? Do you feel comfortable in your own skin? Can you move and boogie and wiggle and shake and make yourself feel like you're like not all weird? How long does it take to get to that point? Can you let yourself be who you are? What is it about yourself that makes you who you are? What about the way you dance? Do you feel comfortable with dance? Will you stop and dance for me right now? What if I go dog 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 dog? Yeah? Now I was gonna sing dog 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 dog. Can you do something like that and feel good about yourself, or you feel like an idiot? Can you accept yourself? Can you love yourself? Can you be yourself? Can you move your own self with your own tears that drive and fuel your own passion to make this world a better place? Can you find joy in the bubble of a stream, in the look of an eye, the body language, the instinct, the shining rays of the sun? Does it give you something worth living for? Do you want to be sharp? Do you want your faculties about you? Do you want to be conscious, or do you want to dumb down your senses and make yourself not think, make yourself not feel, cloud yourself with heaviness? Do you aspire to a simple, clear mind? Or do you have inclination to dumb that mind? Do you aspire to something more than the mundane, or are you happy, contented with the mundane? Is the mundane actually really mundane? Is there anything in this universe that could actually possibly be mundane? What is mundane? What is boredom? What is monotony? What is that which makes us feel that we need to change? Change like fashion that needs to be changed every couple of months. What are the boundaries, and who made the rules, and who says they need to be that way, and why do we say they can't? What is it that we want? Do you know? Do you feel the grace of having your own personal freedom to be who you are? If you do, I commend you and I salute you. And if you don't, well, I tribute to you. And I dedicate it to you. All the hard work that I put in myself, I'll send it out there to you. There it is, it's out there. Now consolidated with a special Bushtralian Jim lock. Oh, money, pardon me. Oh, praise divine, grace sublime, love divine, truth sublime, praise divine, praise sublime, love divine, truth sublime, praise divine, praise sublime, love divine, truth sublime. Everyone have a happy cyclone. It's a real beautiful storm, this one. It's real beautiful. The radiation coming from the cosmos is updating us, upgrading us. We need to mutate and evolve to it or die. We're fast approaching an extinction event, but it's happening ever so slowly. The cyclone's coming, look at this major event occurring, but it's happening ever so slowly. So, let me encourage you and assure you that no matter what urgency there is in life, what pressure, what emergency, what crucial need there is to get it done in a short period of time, trust me, as someone who's apparently a Kung Fu master, not that I would call myself that, but apparently that's what I am, trust me, I can assure you, there's always enough time to take a long time to do it. Have that one for free. Stay safe in this cyclone. Bless each other, get out there, help each other, be together for it, make jokes, have humour. Really be kind to each other for this cyclone. Spend time together with the cyclone, together. Either that, be alone, have a meditation retreat in silence, and be like that, be safe. Put yourself out in the rain, like I do. Either that'll be with other people and be together and be sacred and be loving and be kind. See God in each other. See what you can learn. Really look into people. Understand. Be kind. Fill yourself with love. That's the way to have a good cyclone. Guaranteed. Have that one for free. Cheers.